Okay, 3, 2, 1, action. Welcome back to The Broke Investor. I am Crypto Antonio and I love silver. If you are listening to this channel or watching this channel, it's probably because you're broke and you want to be an investor. Nothing you see here is financial advice and purely for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please like and subscribe to the video so this content can get out to people who need to see it and you can be advised of new material coming out. Okay, I've had a very long day. I've literally been awake for oh man, like probably 18, 20 hours. It's been a very, very intensive day. And this is kind of the last thing I do before I go to bed. I worked like crazy today. Very, very, very crazy. Summer's pretty wild for me. So without further ado, I just want to talk about kind of the state of mind of wealth and poverty. Because these things, although they are actual types of existences you can experience, they're also states of mind. Um, 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 if you're really beaten up in your life and your life is very taxing, very tiring, very, very unhappy, your mind will very much attach to that way of thinking. If you're very happy, very positive, very opportunistic thinking, very joyful, grateful, your mind attaches to that as well. And you can be in those states of mind whether you have money or you don't. Because at the end of the day, happiness comes from within, really. And we are kind of on this journey together because we probably feel like it's really hard out there. The money isn't stretching as far as it used to. Therefore, the things we used to buy, we can't buy. And we're starting to feel it emotionally and physically and mentally. So in these times, I think it's very important for us to kind of look within and be very positive and driven about where we want to go in life. Because if we focus on how little we have and how less things are performing, or the lack of performance of the economy and our place in it, it's very easy to get attached to that pattern. So as an example, we have people, let's say in the Philippines, they're known as the happiest people in the world, and a lot of them don't have much. They have a bicycle and a lot of family and friends, and that lets them exist at a level that makes them feel fulfilled. So I think we have to learn from that state of mind and that condition and apply it to wherever we are in life. Life can be very taxing. Life can be very challenging, and especially if the finances aren't making the ends meet, we really start to feel it. Anxiety kicks in, the mind starts to race. But if we slow down, look at how we're behaving, who we're around, where our money is going, I really think we can curb that and start putting a positive tone onto ourselves, therefore our lives. I really feel this is key because I've had times when I have felt absolutely broken and absolutely down, because I've just looked at my life and focused on all the negative things, and then negativity on negativity compounds, compounds, compounds. But then I've had moments where I pull myself out of that, and even though things are not looking great on paper with the finances, if I change my mind and I start looking for opportunity and I say that there is opportunity, things seem to turn around because we do create our own reality, and I have actually experienced this myself. It's very important to keep this state of mind, keep enthusiasm, keep drive, because it does create opportunities. It shows the world how we feel and act and believe, and people react to how we behave. If we're always in a dark cloud and always very gloomy and always very depressed, trying to get ahead without that confidence of success, it's going to show. Whereas even if you can be in the worst financial situation, if you can master being positive, opportunistic, cheerful, and outgoing, the opportunities come in. People see that, and people are attracted to that, and will feed into it, and the universe will open up for you. I truly think this is how the world works, and I think this is a true key to success. And it's really hard to kind of break out of that when you're in some very down or dark times. But you have to look within always and say, what can I do to change the tone of this day, to change the tone of this moment, this minute, to bring more positivity into what I'm doing. If you're watching the channel, it's probably because you're broke and you want to be an investor, and you've acknowledged that. And that's kind of the first step, because maybe you haven't acknowledged that things aren't great and you're just depressed in the state of things. Acknowledging things aren't great, knowing you have the power to change it, seeking other people, seeking information, educating yourself, and staying positive on your path opens up a bunch of doors. You may not believe me, but the little successes count. The little things that you do make a difference. You create your own opportunities. You can't rely on people to open doors for you as much as we think that people want us to succeed, and they want to help us on this journey. It's very rare. You have to meet a specific type of people with a specific type of goal to collaborate to create success. And unfortunately, in this world, where I am right now, I see less and less of that. I've had experiences where people have wanted to collaborate or share and build things with me, and it hasn't been what I thought. It was just people looking for additional brain power or resources, or things that they needed that they just wanted from me. And you have to pull back from those situations, reassess, and say, are we mutually benefiting from this? It's tough. It's tough because when you're on your own, you want that community, and I really do understand what that means. But on the other side of the coin, you are an individual, you have goals, you have acknowledged things, and you can build on yourself. You can make your business bettering yourself, and that will lead to the next idea. So poverty and wealth are more so states of mind than actual statuses of wealth and poverty. I mean, it goes the other way. Like everything we talk about here, things can kind of go the other way. Trading and investing, and the scale of that. That's one of those things. And so for me, I try to maintain a positive, forward-looking, enthusiastic outlook into what I'm doing. Be as cheerful as I can about it, and let the opportunities come to me as I also try to create my own opportunities. It's really crazy to think of it, but it's there is a magic to this universe that you create, and when you create, things are created. I don't know, thoughts become things. You can check it out. It's for real. I don't have to tell you that. I think that's really all I got for today. I don't think I'm going to go too hard on it. I just know what it's like to be on both sides. I know what it's like to feel really closed in with your life and feeling like there's no way out, and you might not have that group of people that will help you get out. You have to get yourself out. You have to look at the small wins. That could be a small win, like, hey, you bought your ounce of silver. Hey, you bought $20 of Bitcoin. You might feel a little better about it. You might not. Or it's, hey, I learned something new about how I can kind of move forward and manage my own situation, or how can I manage the people that I'm around, change my circle of friends, move into these positive directions, always moving to the positive directions. Well, of course, focusing on your goals and creating opportunities for yourself. Because I think the last thing anybody needs to hear is you want to move forward, and then start putting trust into people that, and that's a delicate balance, right? Because you want to project this this energy, but just like how you want to share that with people, there's also people that want to maybe take advantage of you. And having a level of self-respect and borders and boundaries and limitations is important. And I think I've really jibber-jabbered on this a lot today, but the state of mind and the psychology of the self is so important in this journey. And it's something that I struggle with. It's really tough. It's a daily struggle. It's a daily thing. You have to show up for yourself every day. So if you have that in you to show up for yourself every day, you know, a little step every day to get better, you're on your way. You know, ain't nobody gonna get rich quick around here, okay? So thank you for joining. I think that's enough for me. I am Crypto Antonio. I love silver. Thank you for tuning into The Broken Investor. This has been episode 8. I jibber jabbered a lot. I don't think I really clarified. I think I just got emotional on this video and just kind of ranted. But I do think the state of mind and putting yourself in the right state of mind when things are at their most difficult is the key. It really is. So thanks for joining me, and we'll see you in episode 9. Still need new